Got a show coming up here with a whole bunch of other comedians. Here at the Funkin' Waffles. What date is that? March 17th. Y'all better be here. It's going to be a night of great laughs with Corey Smithson. Take it away.
What's up, Funkin' Waffles? Get loud. Come on. That's the best I'll do all night. Anyway, I don't know if you guys noticed, but we had a new string of black comics in this corner. They all left. And being a comic, a regular here, it's usually me, Young Nick, Screech, and Comic over here. And having a bunch of new black comedians, it was like a Remember the Titans kind of, except like stand-up comedy. Like I felt like we should work together and like, you know, make a goal and shit like that. Denzel Washington comes in and just starts helping us, you know, like it'd be a great movie in the 1990s, you know what I mean? But anyway, I find that my life is kind of dull because I'll have two friends. I'll be sitting down with two friends, and they'll be telling each other their worst sex stories, right? Like their nastiest like guy talk, and they're laughing about it. But I'm being quiet and taking notes as to what they're saying. Like, oh, if you put the leg up, oh yeah, okay. And they're like, dude, where have you been? I'm like, this is new to me. Then like I look at people awkwardly, and then people just leave. And it gets really quiet in here. Jesus Christ, people. Holy shit. Why do I do this? I don't know. I come up here and tell you guys my problems, and you just fucking laugh at me. Like, how fucking helpful do you think this is, right? But I don't get sex, but I find that I benefit in other areas, you know? I might not get sex, but I'm great at slow pitch softball. Anybody else good at slow pitch softball?
There you go!
Yeah, like hitting a game-winning home run, that's totally my thing. Talking to girls, not so much. No. It's like I'd like to have skills in something that actually mattered, except for a fucking beer league that lasts 3 weeks. You know what I mean? Bomb. Anyway. But I don't know. I'm trying to establish myself as the funny person, and it's not really working out tonight, but I'll keep it going. At school, I'm the smartass. At college, I'm the smartass kind of kid, you know? And this girl who's in one of my classes, my philosophy class, I'm not going to lie, she's pretty cute. So as a guy, I'm measuring my prospects, knowing that it's probably not going to work out. But I like to feel good about myself, you know what I mean? So I'm sitting down, and she's right there, and teacher says something, I say some smart-ass comment, everybody laughs, and I'm sitting back like a douchebag, like I feel good about myself, right? But then, the weirdest thing happened to me, because the teacher kept going, and where I saw an opportunity to be a smartass, I said, okay, one's enough for 5 minutes, I'm going to be reserved. But she said something that was a smart-ass comment, and everybody laughed. And usually, as a normal guy who's not funny, you would think, oh, she's cool. But me, being the comedian, I was just like, oh, fuck this bitch. Oh, this game on. Alright, you want a smart ass comment? And I start like, I get to the point where I'm just making smart ass comments that have no merit. And things get pretty hazy in the back of, you know, a campus security car as you're getting escorted to the parking lot, you know. It's the price I pay for being funny. But I'm trying to make my jump to pro comedy. I'm going to try it. I got the show coming up because I don't want... Like, I love doing Funkin' Waffles. I really do. You guys are... Like, I don't mean to... Let's give yourselves a round of applause. You guys are great. No, I'm not that comedian. I fucking hate all of you. But, I mean, I just don't want... Like, I want to get better than this, you know? Not oh, this place sucks. Yeah, shut up. But I want to get, like, higher up than this, because I don't want to have the...
stairs then!
Anyway. So anyway, like I don't want my highest point in my life to be telling halfway funny dick jokes in front of a waffle. You know what I mean? I don't want this to be the end. I want it to be like a distant memory where you're like, do you remember that? No, I don't know what you're talking about. You just change the subject.
What was this?
I don't know. What's your hat? How about that? Jesus Christ. In Soviet Russia.
Not this one.
But I watch too much TV. And anybody here from actually go to SU? Anybody go to SU? Alright, sweet. You guys are going to get this. No, you won't, but I'm going to tell it anyway. So I watch too much TV, and they have those Driver's Village commercials, you know, the car dealership. It's a sensation. See, the thing is, nobody on YouTube is gonna know what I'm talking about, right? But you guys know it. And it makes me feel good. It makes my dick tingle. Like, I feel great. But anyway, they have these Drivers Village commercials, and they have an athlete come on and ad for the car. And it's a certain Syracuse point guard. You guys might have heard of him by the name of Jerry McNamara. You guys ever heard of Jerry McNamara? Great, one of the greats. He kind of sucked at the time, but we didn't notice. I was like, yes, white guy. Oh, he's good. He's not really that good. I like him anyway. You know? Let me eat my crackers in peace. Crackers, get it? No. But so he has the commercial, and they pander to the sport. Like, we don't know what he does. You know what I mean? They think that we don't know who he is because he says, "Hi, I'm Jerry McNamara, and I just scored a basket with Kia." And he picks up a basketball and shoots a basket, and then it goes swish, and then he just smiles at the camera. Right? Like, we don't know what he does. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, do you need to dribble a ball while you're driving an SUV? Because I don't think that's really going to help out on the fucking slick roads that don't get plowed in fucking Syracuse. Seriously, I think it would be good though if we had another notorious celebrity do those car commercials, right? Because like somebody you would not expect, like, "Hi folks, I'm Charles Manson. Get a Kia where we slash prices down. We will carve a swastika into your hood," you know. Charles Manson, Jesus Christ. What have I become? As I look into the distance and scream. Too much now. I like to get my jokes down to where like one person might get it and then just start over. I'm like, what? But too many commercials. I hate those take a cruise commercials, like the Carnival cruises, right? Where it's like, go to Jamaica, and it's like girls riding on horseback, right? And there's like black natives, and the white people are hugging it, and you know, and like you're going on like these jet skis and shit, and like you're sitting on the boat. It's like there's so much to fucking do, and you're happy all the time. Is that really how it happens? Because as a white guy, I think going on a cruise in the Caribbean is like the worst idea. Because you're on the boat, and you're just getting sunburned to shit, right? As a white guy, you get on there, like, up in New York, you're like, oh, this is gonna be fun. You get down in the Caribbean, it's like, it's so goddamn hot. Just go on without me, man. Just go on without me. I'm just gonna go back to my room. I'm just gonna take a nap, right? Putting sunblock on, like, every 5 minutes, right? It's like, hey, you wanna go horseback, right? I got so much sand in my toes, man. I can't do this anymore. These crabs are gonna pinch me. These Jamaicans are giving me weird looks. They're probably high. But speaking of commercials, I hate the anti-drug commercials. The above the influence, you know, these shit. Exactly, because they used to have the one, you guys remember, where the girl would smoke and she'd deflate into the couch, right? Now they have this new one. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but there's a shirt and pants and shoes combination. There's no person in it, but it's in the form. Like, imagine looking at my clothes, but no person in it, right? Like, that has the shape and everything, and it's just running through the neighborhood, right? And it's trying to get back to his house, and he gets in, and then it's like, you leave more than just your brain behind when you're smoking, right? And there's no body. And so I'm thinking, no, that guy just turned invisible. What shit is he smoking? Because it's not even like it's not even like we could get really high off it. It's like we could really fucking use that. You know? Like we could really cut down on the death toll in Iraq if we just had an invisible stoner just running around and like yanking on Bin Laden's hair, just running around. I don't know what kind of weed you smoke where you turn into Kevin Bacon from Hollow Man. Too old reference? Yeah. All right. I keep forgetting that nobody in here was born before like 1987. You know what I mean?
84.
I've been wrong before, folks. But anyway, I had this weird run-in at OCC because I sit down at the cafeteria and with my little notebook, and instead of getting a girlfriend, I have a notebook, like a joke notebook. Love you, baby. I'm never gonna replace you. I actually just bought a notebook. I do intend on planning on replacing it. But anyway, so I'm sitting there with my little joke notebook, my joke book, It worked out quite well. That's no pun intended. But so I'm sitting there writing my jokes, and you know, I have my music cranking, looking around, seeing what people are looking, and there's this kid just staring at me, right? And as a guy, I gotta fight for my territory, my food, because that's what Discovery Channel taught me, right? And so I see this kid staring at me, and I'm like, oh, don't worry about it. He's just, you know, not staring. And he's still staring at me. And he's just giving me this look. He's like, like that. And I was like, and I make it obvious that I'm looking at him, and he goes like this. And I was like, oh, that bitch just gave me the finger, right? So I puff up my chest all Mr. T style, and I walk over to him. I don't know why Mr. T walks like this. Like he's listening to Led Zeppelin or something. But so I go up to this kid. I was like, hey, you got a problem? And he said the smartest comment I've ever heard. This is word for word. I said, hey, you got a problem with me? Huh? And so I look at him. I was like, you're staring at me. You got a problem with me? I'll beat your ass because I'm tough. It's all talk. And I'm just assuming because he's sitting down, I haven't seen his physique, I can beat him, you know, because I've seen Rocky 3 like 50 times. And so this girl across the table says, hey, asshole, what are you doing? And I was like, what are you talking about? She's like, don't you realize that he's a special student? And I was like, what? And I didn't realize he's in a wheelchair. And the reason why he gives me the finger is because he can't move his digits into anything other than this. So I wasn't even upset with the fact that I was challenging a special kid. I was afraid of losing. I got to the point where I was thinking, dude, if I went up and punched this kid, what if he's like the one special kid, right, that knows like all the Karate Kid moves? It gets up out of its wheelchair, does like this hydraulic bounce, and just fucking roundhouse kicks me. I lose to a special kid. He goes with my girl. I crawl away in defeat. Fucking credits roll, right? And I fade into obscurity like I'm a fucking 80s movie. All right, guys, thanks a lot for letting me do this.